You want to know what the saddest thing is? Life teaches us hard truths. One of the hardest is discovering that not everyone who smiles at us truly wishes us well. Some people wear masks of kindness while secretly hoping we stumble. This reality can feel crushing when we first encounter it, but here's what I want you to understand. This discovery is not your defeat, it's your awakening. The gift of seeing clearly. When you recognize that some smiles hide envy, you gain something precious: clarity. You start to see the world as it really is, not as you hoped it would be. This clarity, though initially painful, becomes your superpower. Think about it this way. Would you rather live in a beautiful dream that crumbles when reality hits? Or would you rather see things clearly and build something real and lasting? The choice becomes obvious when you put it like that. Many successful people will tell you the same thing. The moment they stopped expecting everyone to celebrate their wins was the moment they started winning bigger. They learned to find validation from within, not from the crowd. Before we judge too harshly, let's understand why people sometimes wish for others to fail. It usually comes from their own pain, their own unfulfilled dreams, their own fears. When someone sees you succeeding where they feel they've failed, it can trigger feelings they don't know how to handle. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but understanding it helps you respond with wisdom instead of hurt. Their hidden negativity says nothing about your worth and everything about their inner struggles. Some people have been hurt so many times that they've built walls around their hearts. They smile because they've learned it's safer than showing vulnerability, but they can't genuinely celebrate others because they're still healing from their own wounds. The power of authenticity. In a world where some people wear masks, your authenticity becomes your greatest strength. When you're genuine, you attract genuine people. When you're real, you connect with real hearts. Yes, being authentic might mean some fake friends will drift away, but that's not a loss. That's a clearing of space for the right people to enter your life. Every fake relationship that ends makes room for a real one to begin. Authentic people stand out like lighthouses in a storm. They're rare, they're noticeable, and they're exactly what other authentic souls are searching for. Your realness becomes a magnet for the tribe you actually want to belong to. When you realize that not everyone is genuinely rooting for you, you learn to root for yourself. This is when real strength is born. You stop waiting for external validation and start building internal confidence. This journey of self-reliance doesn't make you cold or distant. Instead, it makes you stable and secure. When your happiness doesn't depend on everyone else's approval, you become free to pursue your dreams without fear. Strong people aren't those who never face opposition. They're the ones who learn to keep moving forward despite opposition. Every person who secretly wishes for your failure becomes proof of your potential. They wouldn't envy what they didn't think was valuable. Here's a perspective that might surprise you. Those hidden haters might actually be doing you a favor. They're teaching you to depend on yourself. They're showing you who your real friends are. They're motivating you to prove them wrong. Every time someone doubts you quietly, you have a choice. You can let it discourage you, or you can let it fuel your determination. The most successful people often say their critics were their greatest motivators. Not because they wanted to prove others wrong, but because criticism taught them to prove themselves right. When you understand that some people's negativity is actually about their own limitations, not yours, you stop taking it personally. You start seeing it as background noise that has nothing to do with your journey. Not everyone will be fake. Not everyone will wish you harm. The key is learning to identify and nurture relationships with people who genuinely support your growth. Real supporters don't just smile at your face. They celebrate your victories even when you're not around. They defend you in your absence. They give you honest feedback because they want you to improve, not because they want to tear you down. These genuine connections are worth waiting for. They're worth the disappointment of discovering fake ones. When you find people who truly want the best for you, You'll understand why all those surface-level relationships had to end. Look for people who are secure in themselves. They're usually the ones who can genuinely celebrate others without feeling threatened. Seek out those who are building their own dreams. They understand the journey and respect yours. Every disappointment from fake friendships can become fuel for your purpose. When you've experienced betrayal or hidden negativity, you become passionate about being different. You become someone who truly supports others because you know how it feels to lack that support. Your pain can become your purpose. Your experience with fake people can make you a beacon of authenticity for others who are struggling with the same discovery. You can be the genuine person you wished you had met earlier in your journey. This is how healing happens. Not by avoiding the pain, but by transforming it into something meaningful. Your story of overcoming hidden opposition can inspire others who are facing the same challenges. So how do you move forward in a world where not every smile is genuine? Here are some practical approaches. Trust your instincts. If something feels off about someone's behavior, pay attention to that feeling. Your intuition often picks up on things your conscious mind hasn't processed yet. Focus on actions, not words. People can say anything, but their consistent actions reveal their true intentions. Watch how people behave over time, especially when they think no one is watching. Invest in yourself first. Before seeking validation from others, build a strong relationship with yourself. Know your worth, independent of what others think or say. Keep your circle small but strong. It's better to have 3 genuine friends than 30 fake ones. Quality always beats quantity when it comes to relationships. Don't announce every move. Some dreams are meant to be built quietly. Not every plan needs to be shared, and not every victory needs immediate announcement. There's tremendous freedom in accepting that not everyone will wish you well. This acceptance releases you from the exhausting task of trying to win everyone over. You can stop performing for people who were never your real audience anyway. When you accept this reality, you also accept the flip side. There are people out there who will genuinely support you, love you, and celebrate your success. These people are worth all the fake ones you had to encounter first. This acceptance doesn't make you cynical. It makes you wise. It doesn't close your heart. It helps you open it to the right people. It doesn't make you suspicious of everyone. It makes you selective about where you invest your trust and energy. Remember that your path is unique. The people who secretly wish for your failure don't understand your journey because they're not meant to walk it. Their opinion of your destination is irrelevant because they're heading somewhere completely different. Some people will never understand your dreams, your methods, or your vision. That's perfectly fine. You're not building your life to fit their understanding. You're building it to fulfill your purpose and serve your values. Your journey will attract the right people at the right time. The ones who are meant to support you will recognize something special in what you're building, even if others can't see it yet. In the grand scheme of life, the people who secretly wish for your failure are just background characters in your story. They're not the authors, the directors, or the stars. You are. Their hidden negativity can't change your potential unless you let it. Their fake smiles can't diminish your light unless you believe their performance. Their secret hopes for your downfall can't alter your destiny unless you give them that power. Focus on the bigger picture. You're here to grow, to contribute, to become the best version of yourself. Whether some people secretly support that journey or not is ultimately irrelevant to your success. Every champion has faced doubters. Every success story includes chapters of hidden opposition. Every person who has built something meaningful has encountered those who smiled while secretly hoping they'd fail. But here's what separates the winners from the quitters. Winners use opposition as fuel. They let doubt motivate them instead of defeat them. They understand that resistance often indicates they're moving in the right direction. When you're not making waves, no one bothers to wish for your failure. The fact that some people secretly hope you'll stumble is actually evidence that you're making progress. Embrace this resistance as confirmation that you're on a path worth traveling. The choice is yours. You have a choice in how you respond to this reality. You can become bitter and closed off, or you can become wiser and more selective. You can let fake people make you fake, or you can let them inspire you to be more authentic. You can spend your energy trying to convert the haters, or you can invest it in building something so amazing that their opinion becomes irrelevant. You can waste time being hurt by their deception, or you can be grateful for the lesson in discernment they provided. The most empowering choice is to see this challenge as preparation for your success. Every fake person you encounter is training you to recognize genuine ones. Every hidden opponent is strengthening your resolve. Every secret doubter is proving that you're worth paying attention to. Your real victory isn't proving the doubters wrong, though you might do that along the way. Your real victory is building a life so fulfilling, so authentic, and so aligned with your values that their opinion doesn't matter anymore. When you're living your truth, surrounded by genuine people, and pursuing meaningful goals, the fake smiles and hidden negativity become irrelevant background noise. You'll be too busy living well to worry about those who secretly wish you weren't. The saddest thing isn't that some people wear masks while wishing for your failure. The saddest thing would be if you let their deception stop you from building the beautiful, authentic, successful life you deserve. Rise above the noise. Build your dreams anyway. Love authentically despite their facades. Succeed not to spite them, but to honor the incredible potential within you. Your life is too precious to be dimmed by anyone's hidden negativity. Shine anyway. Grow anyway. Win anyway. The world needs more authentic people like you. Don't let the fake ones convince you to be anything less than genuinely, powerfully, authentically yourself. You hear from me again if you click on the subscribe or follow button. See you in the next episode.